Ladies and gentlemen, get ready to be inspired by the incredible talent we have today. Joining us is a remarkable individual who not only guides and nurtures the musical abilities of the St. Augustine's College Regimental Band, but also adds his own unique of touch as a composer. Please give a warm welcome to our esteemed guest, the St. Augustine's College Band instructor and the composer extraordinaire, Evans Edwin Davis. Okay, Evans, nice having you here. Thank you for taking your time out of your busy schedule to be here with us today. Okay, so Evans, would like you to tell us something small about yourself, your history with the St. Augustine's College Regimental Band, just something small.
All right, so good afternoon once again. I'm Evans Davis. So I started my music career at a very tender age, from class 3. Yes, my grandma actually forced me into doing it. I thought I didn't like it. She forced me in learning the piano. And then later I discovered that I wasn't really interested in that, but the trumpet and then wind stuff, the saxophones, the marching drums and all that. So fast forward my life, I graduated from basic school and then go to St. Augustine's College, and then, well, we had some challenges. We had some instruments and then we weren't really having a teacher who was always there for us. So, well, after SHS, after I graduated from St. Augustine's College here, I decided to come back to my roots and then teach for a while. I thought it was going to be for like that short period after WASI, but I realized that it's very interesting to do that. So I did it, and then so far we are here. Yeah.
That's a very nice gesture. Yes, so currently, what position do you hold in UCC? I heard you were a student in UCC, music student.
Yeah,
Yes.
I just completed. Yes, I was the band master for Kwame Nkrumah Hall, and then the second in command for the central band. Yes.
That's really nice. Yes, about your final year project, can you tell us more about it? We saw a very spectacular performance on Friday. Everyone is impressed. What inspired that?
Well, a lot of things inspired that. I mean, it's actually mandatory for a final year student to do a project, and then in the music department at UCC you either choose to do a research work or do composition. Then well, I hate doing research work, so I would rather compose. I mean, that's why you're a musician, you have to compose. So well, initially it wasn't easy. I didn't know what I was going to write, what I was going to compose and all that. So the help of my supervisor, my parents, my friends, I was able to put some stuff together. My inspirations, I got a lot of inspirations from a lot of places, like my grandfather. I just was sitting down at some point thinking, and then some of the songs that he used to hum to us came into mind, and then I had to scribble some things down. And then from you guys, St. Augustine's College, rehearsals and all that, I got a couple of notes from you guys and then put it down. And then also from my supervisor, and then my mom, yes, and church. So I got inspirations from a lot of places, and it wasn't easy putting them together. I mean, you get so many sounds and then notes that does not make sense, that you have to sit down and then later make them make sense to other people. So it's not an easy job. Yeah.
Okay. Yes. So you performed with the St. Augustine's College Regimental Band, right?
Yeah.
Yes. And there were how many pieces?
4.
4 pieces. Okay, can you give us some information about it?
Yeah, the first piece was So. Second piece was El Presidente. It's a Spanish name for the president. And then the third one was Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star, the lullaby that most of us know. It was just a rearranged and then rendered form of something different, a little bit different from that. And then the last one was Gloriosus Finis, means the glorious end. It's Latin.
Okay. With the El Presidente, I realized I was present at the concert. I realized It's it's a regular song we sing in churches. So what inspired you to use that as your
Actually, with that,
project?
I actually didn't get any inspiration. I already had the beginning, the intro, and then the first part of the match in mind, and then I had already written it down. So I just had to find something to complement it, bring in something to make a complete match, the part two. So I was just there, going through stuff, and then the song kept on ringing in my head. I even told the band boys when I came for rehearsal the night before I went to complete that song. I told them that song, I don't know why that song keeps ringing in my head. So I just put it in there and then gave it some other interesting harmonies and rhythms. And there you have it.
So yes, can you tell us some of the problems you encountered towards the preparation for the projects? Because I could tell most of the bandsmen were in their final year preparing for the WASI. How difficult was it for you to come about with everything?
It was very, very difficult, very, very extremely difficult, because the guys they were in Form 3, they would be in class, others would go for classes, others would have to study for their exams, others even had exams before the D-Day. On that Thursday before the Friday, we went to perform. Some people wrote some papers. So it wasn't easy. You set time, we both set time, as in for Form 3s, and then myself, we set time, and then we come, and then it's not a full house. Some people are doing their stuff and all that. And then with the Form 2s with school systems now, they run shifts, so the Form 2s were already at home. The Form 1s too, I actually didn't trust them enough to join, because I don't think they are really grown yet to join for such programs. So it wasn't easy at the beginning, but Charlie, with the help of God, we did it.
So how do you feel that day, on the day of your project, the day before, the night before? How were you feeling? How was everything like? Just tell me something small.
Well, anxious, scared, and then tensed. That's it.
That's all?
Yeah.
What about that day when you stood in front of the band conducting? How did you feel?
Tensed and anxious.
Tensed and anxious.
Yes.
So what were some of your observations at the concert?
Well, I realized it wasn't easy. Charlie, my classmates are very good. There were a lot of beautiful compositions. Someone brought Air Force Band, so I was very worried about other school. I thought maybe they were going to be scared or tensed up after they played, because they played before we did, so I thought it wasn't going to be easy on their part. But the guys were able to calm themselves down and then relax on stage and then move with me. They actually did a great job. There was a great connection on stage. Yeah.
So yeah, we've seen a couple of your videos on YouTube, everywhere on social media. The St. Augustine's College Regimental Band, popularly known as Band by the Sea, is everywhere. So can you tell us, what do you and your band have for the audience out there? What do you have for us? We've seen a lot, but we want more. So we want to know what you have for us.
Don't worry, there are a lot of interesting and exciting stuff on projects actually in the pipeline coming up, so they should just stay tuned and then relax. If I tell them now, it would actually mean that I'll be ruining the surprise. That's what makes it interesting. So they should just cool down. There are lots of things that are in the pipeline. We just hope for strength and then long life, so that we can work things out and then see how it goes.
Okay, so I have here with me a member of the band, and they do say Yakuledu, right? So throughout your 3 years stay in St. Augustine's College, you share your experience with the college band. Throughout your 3-year experience, let's share something with us.
Alright. So my experience with the regimental band has been very pleasant. The band is a family. We do everything here with each other, and then we learn a lot. Then everybody pushes us to our limits, and we learn. And then we play beautifully for others.
So what do you have for your juniors who are taking over as you are leaving now? what words of encouragement do you have for them? And what do you expect from them as well?
Okay, so I have just a few words for them that they shouldn't despair, they should never lose hope. They should believe in him, they should trust in the process. And then everything will be okay.
Thank you for your time, sir. Any final words for us?
Well, thank you all for your support. Thanks St. Augustine's College Band. The boys, they are very, very dedicated and interesting. And then maybe at some point we get angry at them and all that. Some might feel offended and all that. I'm sorry about that, but that's the nature of the job. And then to the audience, please subscribe to our channel. It's Augusco Regimental Band on YouTube. Yes, you can subscribe to it for much interesting stuff. Yes, and then I promise you nothing but the best. Our performance keeps growing each and every time we play. So I'm hoping that it will keep growing, not diminish at some point.
Thank you very much, Evans. Thank you for taking out your time. God bless you, and we'll hear from you.